knew
if people knew, they would be jamming threats down. But they don't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, in that last game, Drew was like, oh, I had to tentatively get into a spot.
Just playing around counter spells all the time.
And they weren't there, you know?
Right.
All right, so Trey Viers is up a game over Jacob Bowling. We don't know what they're playing. Well, Trey looks like he's playing a black-blue deck, maybe a Solar Flare deck. And is that a Plains on the other side? Plains and Island? So, probably
Could we be seeing a Geist of St. Traft in this match? We haven't seen him all day.
That's a good question. I would love to see a Geist of St. Traft.
Where's the Invisiblade decks? There's a Think Twice from Jacob.
Well, probably not. I think this is another.
I'm just saying.
Another control mirror.
It could be another control mirror.
I love Invisible Stalker and Geist of St. Traft.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like we haven't seen any of those, and I don't know if they're not here, not doing well, or just we happen to be.
So it looks
not
like
seeing them.
Esper Colors Mirror.
Yeah, it looks like.
Or it might just be black blue on the right.
Yeah, we haven't seen any. No,
or not.
Plains. Never mind. It's Esper Mirror.
Esper Mirror. And a go from Trey. Eot. Jacob's going to flashback Think Twice. If he doesn't have an active spell, might he have to discard? Oh, he was on the play, right? I don't think he's going to have to discard. Nope.
Yeah, he was on the play. Here.
So Trey is going to summon Forbidden Alchemy. How do you rate the different card drawing spells in Standard? Do you think Forbidden Alchemy number 1? Think Twice number 1?
I like Think Twice better, but that's maybe because like I said, I haven't played yet with Forbidden Alchemy, so it's hard for me to totally wrap my head around how it's going to play. I actually just got my Forbidden Alchemies today from I pre-ordered them from Star City, and
what are those? Are they uncommons?
They're uncommons, but
I
just I just wanted to make sure they were like 49 cents or something. I just wanted to make sure I had them.
Did he bin Consecrated
He
Sphinx?
did. So that makes me think it's and Burial Rites coming up soon, I would assume. Yeah, but I mean, it kind of also depends a little bit on the context of the deck. With something like these Reanimator lists, Forbidden Alchemy seems ridiculously strong, you know, like where you can do something like that. Look at the top 4, bin the best creature, and then play on Burial Rites.
I think Forbidden Alchemy is just stunningly powerful.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a long time since I played with the Impulse. Like, I didn't really play with it when it was around, and
Really?
Yeah, because I was unaware that blue was good. I didn't understand blue. I was like, why would you do that? I'm just gonna swing with big guys.
Blue had big guys like Mahamoti Jin.
Yeah, that was like, you know, I like Mahamoti Jin. I like Vesubin Doppelganger.
That was as good as the big guys were back then.
Yeah, I mean, but I wanted to play with like Force of Nature or like Thundermare and crap.
Why?
Because I was just learning and I didn't have.
You've been playing as long as I have. You have no excuse.
Yeah, I wasn't tournament competitive like.
Neither was
early,
I.
So whatever. Anyway, Liliana comes down for Jacob, and Trey is unable to answer it yet. So, there's an answer.
Or not.
Yeah. So is that an O-ring for Liliana?
Think Twice again. Liliana again.
Oh. Where is Into the Royal when you need it?
I mean, he could just like bounce his own Oblivion Ring there, and that would be the stones.
That's what I'm saying. Where's Into the Royal when you need it? Like,
I guess I missed that. Been a long day.
Yeah. Disperse works, right? I mean,
nobody would game with that
deck.
though.
Yeah.
On Burial Rites for Worm Coil.
Engine. And there's the No Sir for the.
No, it's just a Doomblade.
It's just Doomblade. Okay, well, where's the guys?
They just haven't come out yet. There they are. Yo, MTG
All right, there we
guys.
go. There's Big Head Joe and there's me. All right.
And one of them's gonna get edicted, right?
I would assume.
On Burial Rites back? What's going on? Oh no, just a
Day of Judgment.
regular old Wrath of God.
There we go. That was short-lived.
He didn't use Liliana?
I guess he doesn't want to discard. I mean, sometimes I think that's the right play. Just have her sit there. I mean, if you just don't want to discard, probably shouldn't.
Josh Viers to the side of the stage.
So is that a flash on Burial Rites?
That is a flashback on Burial Rites for a Worm Coil Engine. Trey just saying, all right, edict me. And here we go again. And here comes the tokens, I assume.
Jacob's got Jace 3 in his hand. Or do you call that Jace 3 or Jace 5? So I would call that Jace 3.
Jace 3 because...
And I would think Kibler would call it Jace 5.
Is that what he does? Calls them by their casting cost?
Yeah, because he said he would play Chandra 5. And I said, would you play... And I was thinking Chandra 3 is the current Chandra you can play. He's like, well, if Chandra costs 3, I would play it. And so I think he calls that differently. I think he calls it... He would call that Jace 5.
Are we... what happened? Was that not an edict on that Worm Coil Engine? Like, he Unburial Rites... Flashback Unburial Rites for Worm Coil Engine, and then the Worm Coil went to the graveyard. I don't know if he just didn't... Like, he didn't resolve the Unburial Rites, or didn't get the tokens from Worm Coil Engine. I'm just not sure what happened. Like, I didn't see a counterspell from Jacob, but maybe I missed it. I thought he edicted away the Worm Coil Engine.
Trey has a pretty commanding position right now.
And
But
it would be...
interestingly, neither his Sun Titan nor his Snapcaster mages are getting much of anything.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Worm Coil Engine from Jacob. Oh, it was Edict and then another Day of Judgment. That's what it was. So it was like he was getting the tokens and he lost them immediately. And they never even showed up on the board.
So Jacob's really far behind in terms of just traditional card advantage. Right? You can just tell in his lands. He doesn't have that many lands in play.
Yeah.
Relative to Trey having a bazillion lands. I mean, Trey could just wrath his own team.
He could wrath his own team.
There are many things he could do.
Yeah.
For attack. Put
everybody in.
Put Sun Titan on the stack. Starstorm. Kill all his own guys.
Cryptic Command right now.
Rebuy Snapcaster Mage. Give Starstorm. Flashback.
Yeah, none of that's actually happening. But the Sun Titan was blocked by a Worm Coil Engine, and the Worm Coil was then Doombladed in response, so the Sun Titan stuck around. And there's the tokens.
Flipped up again?
Flip heads again.
Are you 6-0-1?
Wait, 7-0.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's XO1.
7-0-1?
John Medina XO1.
2 rounds to go?
Yeah.
You have a loss to give?
I haven't lost a round.
Wow.
No tails this weekend for John Medina.
John Medina, 50% chance to flip heads again. Literally, 50% chance for heads.
Wow. So anyway, on board we have some swinging tokens coming in. Unless Trey just cast Cryptic Command and I missed it.
No, we were too busy high-fiving John Medina.
Yeah, I'm just impressed.
Who had just flipped heads again.
He is 7-0-1.
Wrath of God.
In round number 8. If you have a time extension on your match, please call for a judge.
You guys have a time extension, Jeremy?
Round number 8 in the Standard Open.
And there's a Forbidden Alchemy.
Jacobs cast a lot of rats this game.
Yeah, well, Jacobs cast 2, and didn't Trey just cast 1?
Jacob just cast another one.
We had some issues.
And they have 10-minute extension.
That's bad for Jacob, right?
Yeah, you're right.
He's in a very impossible spot to win the match.
Yeah. Right now, Trey can just... Well, 10 minutes is kind of a long time for Trey to just try to stall,
given the status of the board, though, Trey's not behind or anything. While the game could go either way, I think Trey is more likely to be in a commanding position. There's Liliana.
So both players discard. Trey discards a Day of Judgment. I don't know what Jacob discarded. Can't really see it. It's a glare.
I think it's a blue card draw spell. Forbidden Alchemy? Is this Forbidden Alchemy?
I think so. Just checking. Yep, that's what it is.
Is that just a main phase Forbidden Alchemy, tapping all your land?
I think so.
What's the strategy there? Is there a big difference between waiting a minute?
To hit a land drop?
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of that strat. And Liliana Deuce.
Liliana will mirror.
Do you think Jacob realizes that he has to play faster?
Right, I was thinking he's playing awfully slow for having to win 2 games in the next, 8 minutes. You know? That's...
even if he has to win... He has less than 10 minutes to win this game.
I mean, win this game for a draw. That's what I mean. He has to win this game. He has to win this match. He has to win 2 games in the next 10 minutes, right?
Doesn't he have Jace 5 in his deck or his hand or something? Shouldn't Jace be in play?
I don't... are the lists still here? We have some lists. I think we lost.
I feel like he should have Jace somewhere.
This is Caleb. Oh, we don't have the lists for these guys. We never got them.
Surgical extraction of... Alright, so his hand is surgical extraction and planes. Now the targeted card is that Sun Titan or Wormcoil Engine? Wormcoil Engine, it looks like, okay. Seems like kind of a random surgical extraction.
Yeah, I mean...
I think you can wait a minute.
He should be able to wait. Yeah, I feel like... I guess he's trying to... Maybe he just wanted to see what was going on in Jacob's hand, too. I don't know.
Oh, like you use it as a Gataxian probe?
Yeah, it's
well, he can see
weird,
that Jacob has nothing, right? So he can just put out some awesome thing and probably beat him.
Yeah, he maybe that might be what he was doing. He's using surgical extraction as a Gataxian probe and having, he's like, I got to target something. Might as well just get rid of the Wormcoil engines.
That's fine. Response think twice. Wait, did he not use Liliana?
I don't think he did.
What's the point of having Liliana if you're not going to use it when your opponent has plain surgical extraction? We must be missing something. I don't understand why he wouldn't use Liliana there.
Yeah, I don't know why. I understand why not. If you have one in play, you don't maybe use it.
You don't need a Doomblade and a Wrath, and there's no. There's no Wormcoil Engine, so you can't need a Doomblade and a Wrath. You can't need them in a spot where your opponent has nothing, and you have a Liliana.
Well, Sun Titan's coming down, grabbing a Snapcaster Mage.
If he had just used Liliana, up-tapped used Liliana, this would not even be a possibility. Agreed?
Yeah, I mean, was surgical extraction the only thing left in his hand?
He had a planes as well.
Right, so You think he would have just discarded the extraction?
I mean, probably. Or if not, it's his last card.
Right. But he extracts, I guess, was it Forbidden Alchemy? I'm having trouble seeing what he extracted.
No, he extracted Snapcaster Mages.
Okay.
So Sun Titan was getting back Snapcaster Mage.
Right.
You respond by extracting it.
Right, okay. That makes sense. I just missed the... I thought it looked like the Snapcaster already came back and he was getting the Forbidden Alchemy. It was hard to tell.
What's his third card? He's got Day of Judgment, Doomblade, and what?
I don't know what he drew. I think it was Sun Titan. The third, I thought he drew Sun Titan.
He has 3 cards left in hand.
Right, well, it's Dissipate. That's what it was. Sorry.
You got it. Actually, no. You don't dissipate that. Let him take the Sun Titan now. Right? Like, and then Wrath anything and Doomblade anything he plays. And then just win the 1-0. Is that wrong?
Seems reasonable. I guess Trey's trying to be more aggressive. There's no real reason to. At this point, they don't have much time left.
I mean, is there some way that Jacob can just swing the game back and win it?
I don't know, the way today's been going, I can't really count that out because it seems like we've seen games like this that just swing back the other way all day. So he dissipates the O-ring, and now we're just Forbidden Alchemy from Jacob. Can't quite see what he saw or what he took. That was at the end of Trey's turn.
I think Jacob should be doing better given all the Forbidden Alchemies he's cast.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't. It just seems like he's having trouble getting the answers he needs. So it's like his answers keep getting countered. So
Do you see how like countering the O-ring was worthless? Like that Sun Titan was dead. Like it wasn't dead yet, but he still needs 3 swings in to kill Jacob from the spot that he's in. Yeah? Like it's better to hold the Dissipate and make it so Jacob can never win than to... Why are you... Aren't those our lists?
Oh, they're not for this match. These are the old ones.
I think it's just better for him to have that Dissipate and be able to make it so that Jacob can't win than to like try to hold on. It's just like an unrealistic lead to hold.
Well, Trey plays a Worm Coil Engine and then a Phantasmal Image.
And now he's making us discard. Discarding Think Twice. How did he get his hand so reversed so quickly? Does he still have a Doomblade and a Wrath?
I think so. I don't think he's cast them. There's no reason he's had to cast them, so yeah. I don't see them in the bin either. So there's a Forbidden Alchemy for Jacob.
Another Forbidden Alchemy?
Yeah. So this is turn 1, I guess, or was Trey's turn 1? Okay. So this is the end of Trey's turn, and it's turn 1. Oh, it's Jacob's turn 1. Okay. Tom M33 on Twitter mentions, well, when you have 12 draw spells, you just draw into more draw spells.
Yes, that's exactly how it works.
I mean, that's what it looks like in this game, where that's all.
He used
Jacob
a lot of
seems to be
Wrath of
doing.
Gods early to take out. He spent 2 cards on like 3 different Worm Coil Engines earlier.
Right. He wrathed away, like he played 3
Doomblade and Wrathed away.
Yeah.
Multiple Worm Coil Engines early. So.
Right. He's got the 4th Wrath in his hand.
Well, he needs 2 Wraths to deal with 2 Wormcoil Engines here. Right?
Yeah. Because, well...
That's a way, actually. So
yeah.
one of them... Well, let me think. No, this is pointless. He could just Edict that thing and then Doomblade the Death Touch one and attack with both guys. Right?
Yeah.
It's the correct sequence. Let's see if he makes it.
Well, he still leaves a dude there to block a lifelink one.
Who
right?
cares? The lifelink one will be smashed by his bigger guys.
Right.
So Edict starts. Then, which one are you, Life?
Yep.
You get to live.
Thanks. That's the point of being Life.
So, Kanuska is... No. Don't let him block you.
Oh, he's playing right into the... Well, there's a dude.
No, you're just killing that guy's better. Then
right,
you get the
killing
damage
him
in.
first, right.
I mean, we're in turns now. Like, I mean, if nothing else, he just cost himself 6 life of lifelink. That was a highly imprecise play. Like, he should have 6 more life, if nothing else.
Yeah, that was. It seemed better, obviously, to do what you were saying. Leave him with just 1 guy to block, not 2.
I mean, Jacob is close to being out. He needs a Snapcaster Mage, I think. And even with a Snapcaster Mage, I think that he is he's not in great straits. What are you looking up?
A request on Twitter.
What spell is this?
That's Unburial Rites.
Trey is responding with Think Twice. Oh, people want to see your tokens?
Yeah.
Phantasmal Image. I mean, even with the Phantasmal Image, Viers is just going to be able to use Liliana probably to get rid of it. Do you like this attack? It seems so random.
I just don't know. I don't know exactly what. Like, I don't know that Jacob could win this game.
Why would you not do that I mean... If he can't win the game, the most important thing should be to maintain his own life. Right?
Well,
if you're Trey.
Yeah, if you're Trey, absolutely, yeah.
So he should make the most
that.
efficient plays to keep his own life up. Not deny himself, at this point, 15 extra life.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't